The Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, BIGIE, His Excellency Ekpa Simon Njoko, provide flight ticket for federal government officials that will be attending the Biafra Convention 2024 in Finland as he ends all attacks on Nigeria newspapers. Here are the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome once again to Biafra Unite channel /television this very moment. Today's date is 29th of August 2024, and I have some very important information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from where you are all over the world. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news because it's very, very important. I can assure you, my people. The Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile has assured the federal government of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, that flight ticket for their officials who will be attending the Biafra Convention 2024 in Finland will be ready. Not just the flight ticket, but also hotel rooms that will accommodate them throughout the convention, and at the same time ends all attacks on Nigeria newspapers. So I want you to pay attention while I take you through the news. And of course, you would like to know the reason for the end of attacks on all Nigeria newspapers. Now, the first one we will be, talking about is the one you are seeing on your screen right now, which is the provision of flight ticket and hotel rooms for the 2 Nigeria officials that has been invited to Finland for the upcoming Biafra Convention 2024. And according to the Prime Minister, which I will be reading from his official and verified X handle, as you can see on your screen, he said, breaking, the Biafra government will be paying the flight ticket and hotel of 2 Nigeria terrorist state officials who will be coming to Biafra Finland Convention. Let it not be that there is no flight ticket. The appointed official / representative is to send their details through Biafra BSA, Biafra Security Administration. This is the link to the website. Now, before showing you the second news, how the Prime Minister ended all attacks on the zoo media platforms, especially the newspapers, I want us to touchlight this very place a bit. You see, there is something here that you need to understand. He said, let it not be that there is no flight ticket. We no one hear any story. Of course, it is no longer news that the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, through the office of the Prime Minister, His Excellency Ekpa Simon Njoko, has sent official invitation to the federal government of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, to attend or to send their delegation to Finland for the upcoming Biafra Convention 2024 that will be happening in Lahti, Finland. So the invitation is what you are seeing on your screen. We have already made some broadcasts and news over this very effect. So we don't have to go on that right now because it is no longer a news. If you haven't seen the broadcast or you haven't listened to that, I will be adding that very broadcast towards the end of this very one. So you can click it and listen to it. Now, he said, let it not be that there is no flight ticket. So we don't need any excuse because it's for the benefit of the zoo in order for them to get the first class information of what happened and how we declared our independence. They need to send their delegate to that very convention. They need to come there. They need to be there so that nobody will tell them. Tinubu does not have to watch it on social media. Tinubu does not have to watch it on Channels Television. He does not have to watch it on BBC or maybe Arise News or NTA. No. Tinubu must send at least 2 of his officials, namely the Minister of Foreign Affairs and, of course, General Buba, the one that called himself military spokesperson or head of public relations and media. So they must come there. They must come there in order to see what happens. So flight ticket has been provided, hotel rooms have been provided. They don't need to spend a dime. They only have to send their information for the ticket to be, bought for them to this very, official Biafra Security Administration website. That is all they need. In case you don't know the website, I'm talking to the zoo right now. Of course, I know they all know. They have all the information we are, putting out there to the public. So they have all the information, so they know it. But in case you don't know it, go to the official and verified X handle of the Prime Minister, His Excellency Ekpa Simon Njoko, which is the one you are seeing on your screen right now. You are going to see this very news, and then click this very, link right here. It's going to take you direct to our website so that you can be able to submit your information that your ticket may be ready before time. Now, having said this and analyzed this briefly, let us now move straight to the second news which we have for you, where the Prime Minister ended all the media attacks on the zoo newspapers. Now, according to him, he said, announcement: all Biafrans on social media are hereby mandated to stop attacking the Nigeria media, especially those reporting about Biafra, whether negative reports or positive reports. You can't make a better sense than this. You can't make a better sense than this. Remember, me personally, Odinanwa, I am an arch enemy of the Zoo Janjaweed brand envelope media. I am an arch enemy of them. Recall, I used to call them Zoo Janjaweed Gota media. Especially whenever I want to read their reportage, I call them Zoo Janjaweed Gota media. That Gota media must be there. But for quite some time, those of you who are following, for quite some time now, I do no longer use that word, Gota media, Zoo Janjaweed Gota media. For quite some time, if you are following, you will understand what I'm talking about. So, you can't say it better than this. I know the reason why I stopped it. Even before this announcement, I know the reason why I stopped it. Because they are reporting our matters. As they are reporting our matters, they are playing their own part. Whether they report it negatively or positively, they are playing their own part, which is what the Prime Minister has said here, whether negative reports or positive reports. So you can't say it better than this. This is, in fact, I don't know the kind of wisdom Mazi Simon Ekpa has. I don't know. I was surprised when I saw this, announcement. When I have already stopped using that word, Zoo Gota Media, Zoo Janjaweed Gota Media, for the past 2 to 3 months. Now I've not used that word because I have my reasons. I know the role they are playing, even though they are not on our side, but I know their own role. So it is no need for me to continue to bring their morals down, to keep on, castigating them, attacking them, or insulting them, even though they are doing it on a negative note against us. But I know the game, the role they are playing. If you are following, you will understand what I'm talking about. And today, the Prime Minister has made it official for all Biafrans, especially those that believe what the government is doing, those that are following the government of Biafra, those that are supporting the government of Biafra. You must cease henceforth attacking the Zoo media, especially those who are reporting our news. And who are they? They are mainly on the newspapers. Now, he continued, we must appreciate them for their reportage on Biafra lately. Your anger must therefore be channeled to Arise News. Your anger, look at it here, he didn't mince word. Your anger must therefore be channeled to Arise News. I call him Ruben Apate. The Prime Minister called him Ape Face. Now, Ape Face and his criminal gang in Arise News will feel the heat. Now, he continued, Channels TV is the architect of all the criminality going on in Nigeria today. Channels Television. You see that Channels Television is the architect, the overall, all the criminality going on in the zoo as it stands today is because of Channels Television propaganda. And the way they cover them, they cover criminality, they cover the evil being perpetrated by these people, who claim to be politicians and their rulers, because they pay their salaries, they pay them, they wire money into their account. Therefore, they have to protect them through their media propaganda. He continued, he said, NTA, Nigeria Television Authority, you all know, even this one, they are inconsequential. Nobody watch them anymore. Then the last one, TVC News, owned by Tinubu. TVC News. Let me tell you, there are major 3 platforms here. The number 1 is Channels TV, number 2, Arise News, and number 3, TVC. NTA is inconsequential because nobody listens to them, though it is the official national television. Yes, it is the official. The number 1 TV station in the zoo is NTA because that is the national TV. But nobody listens to NTA. Nobody watches NTA. So, but 4 of them will feel the wrath of Biafran people. Now, he said, let us encourage them and watch them with eye. I know that after this post, the terrorist Nigeria state will go after them. After this post, the zoo will go after them. So, my people, you have seen it. Of course, we know what they can do. I don't want to talk too much. You have seen every single thing, and of course, the instruction from the Prime Minister, His Excellency Ekpa Simon Njoku. Thank you, my people. And make it go viral.